Follow my Instagram, y'all, at code.manxx. My bad, y'all. Follow my Instagram, y'all, at code.manxx, y'all. Alright, we're gonna get into it. 12 signs you're in a unhealthy relationship, guys. A lot of y'all, unfortunately, y'all in unhealthy relationships, and some of y'all partners be manipulating y'all, saying, "Oh, I thought you loved me. Why you? Oh, you finna leave? Don't leave," and all this type of stuff. You gotta know when to draw the line. Your mental health and your spirituality is more important, and your spiritual boundaries, right? They're more important than being in an unhealthy relationship, guys. So we finna get into it, y'all. Number one, guys, they use love as a weapon. Guys, it's sign that you're in an unhealthy relationship. When they use love as a weapon, you know what I'm saying? So many people, they try to use love as a weapon, guys, to try to what's up, Kiki? They try to use love as a weapon to try to control you, right? For an example, a man will try to use love as far as like he'll try to spend his money on you to try to control you. You know what I'm saying? He's spending his money for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? He's spending his money because he's trying to get you to do what he wants you to do, right? Sleep with you, right? Which is it's not genuine, right? And a woman can feel that. And also too, a man, no, some men can feel it, and a lot of men can't. What a woman would do is she'll try to use what's between her legs, right? Right? She give you that good head. She lets you smash. She'll try to use that as a weapon against you, which is that's not a genuine relationship. So many people is in these type of toxic relationships, man. It's like I've been in that situation. It's like the man trying to use money and the woman trying to use what's between her legs to try to gain control. And they trying to see who's gonna fall in love first, because the one that fall in love deeply first is the one that get controlled by the other person. That's just how it is in relationships. You know what I'm saying? And that person, a lot of times, that's controlling you, they not in love with you. They just love you. But you are in love with them, right? Because they manipulate you, whether it's through materialism, through money, right? Or other material things, or through pleasure, right? Through when y'all get in that bedroom, right? You know what I'm saying? So people, this is a sign that you in an unhealthy relationship. And a lot of times too, especially like when a man spend a lot of his money and stuff like that, trying to sleep with a woman, and she don't sleep with him, a lot of times the man go crazy. And also too, when the woman can't use what's between her legs to get the man to do what she want him to do, she try to destroy that man. So that's just an unhealthy relationship. That's not genuine. Like I try to tell y'all, this in so many different videos, man. You don't deal with a person based off of. We all know that. Everybody that's like, you want somebody that's like really like on your level, right? You know what I'm saying? In a sense, and nobody's gonna be directly on your level. Nobody's gonna make the same amount of money as you're gonna make, right? But real love is not about money. Of course, you want a person to be able to take care of themselves and have their own, right? That's what they got, right? But you don't love them for that. You love them because you want to be with them, right? You know what I'm saying? That's genuine love. A lot of people, they get in relationships for the wrong reasons. A lot of people get in relationships to try to control people. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people get into. Oh, here go my necklace right here. Anyway, guys, gotta put it on. I always put my necklace on. But anyway, guys, but a lot of people, they get into relationships to try to control people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, this is what a lot of women do this, and a lot of men do this as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's both sides. You're supposed to get into a relationship to grow together and elevate together, not to control each other. All right? You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all supposed to be each other. Y'all supposed to help each other, right? So if a person is doing something wrong, you're supposed to help them. Hey, do this, do that, right? But you're not trying to be dominant. Y'all not trying to dominate each other. A lot of people trying to dominate each other in relationships. That's unhealthy. All right? By trying to manipulate each other. You know what I'm saying? Number two, guys, another sign that you're in an unhealthy relationship. Your partner. I was looking for. Let's see. Here we go. My bad, y'all. I'll be writing this fast. Your partner never say sorry, guys. It's a sign that you're in an unhealthy relationship. when your partner never say sorry. You know what I'm saying? That's a partner that's dealing with a lot of anger. Or and how you can tell that they're not sorry too. What they'll do is, guys, they just want to talk to you, right? This is how you tell when a person's not sorry about what they did or nothing like that, right? They'll just give you the silent treatment. They're not gonna talk to you. This silent treatment in an unhealthy relationship. You don't need to be able to be with a person that can't say sorry or that cannot forgive you, right? That they can't forgive you or say sorry. You don't need to be with that person. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I argue with my family, but we get over it. We get over it pretty quick. I agree, because that's why he thought everything I did to show love was fake, and I never understood that. Understood why? Yeah. So you gotta watch out with that, Kiki. All right. So but yeah, if your partner cannot tell you sorry, this time you're in an unhealthy relationship, right? A lot of times they gonna hold it. They got something against you. They're not gonna want to talk to you or nothing. They don't give you the silent treatment. You don't need to be with a person that can't get over stuff. Like I said, when I argue with my family members, like in 1 hour, we just get over stuff, or less than that, we just get over stuff. You gotta get over stuff, man. All right. Number 3, another sign that you're in an unhealthy relationship. They are jealous of you. God's sign that you're in a unhealthy relationship. Now, how you can tell when your partner is jealous of you? They stop supporting you. Why it's like they start supporting you at first, and they just stop supporting you, right? You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like they should be doing what you're supposed to be doing, but they don't have it in them, right? They have low self-esteem within them, right? You don't need to be with a partner that's jealous of you. You need to be with a partner, that want to see you win, like they want to see you win, right? You got to get with a partner that's like-minded. A lot of y'all don't get with people that's like-minded. Y'all get with people, you know what I'm saying, that have bad intentions of why they want to be with you. All right, so it all works as energy. It all works as symbiotic connection, guys. All right. Number 4, guys. Another sign you're in an unhealthy relationship. Your partner is insecure. Guys, this sign you're in an unhealthy relationship. Insecurities causes breakups. Insecurities causes attitudes. Insecurity causes lack of trust, right? Especially when it comes down to that trust. They can't trust you. This is something that you don't need to be with them. Why would you want to be with somebody that don't trust you? Like, I don't get it, guys. You know what I'm saying? If that person cannot trust you through their insecurities, that means that they can't love you either. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like you against them. They don't feel like you actually for them. And they not for you either. That just work. It makes sense. It all works as symbiotic connection, guys. That makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? So there's no point of dealing with an insecure partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, some partners, guys, they very, very slick, right? You thinking that they concerned about you, right? They hitting you up saying where you at, how long you gonna be there. But sometimes some partners, they be cheating on you, right? They trying to figure out where you at so you won't catch them where they at. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful out here, right? He always acted like we were in competition. I hated that. Yeah, when you in competition, yep, that goes back to number 2, guys, of jealousy. Yep, when your partner trying to compete with you, and a lot of people, I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of people, they get into relationships to compete with their partner. Like, that's weird. Like, you don't know what love is. You definitely don't know what love is. If you're getting in a relationship to compete with your partner, y'all trying to complete each other, not compete with each other or against each other. Y'all not for each other if y'all competing with each other. But if y'all trying to complete each other by helping each other out, right? By encouraging each other, by being happy for each other, right? By celebrating each other. That's all love. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's not like you in an unhealthy relationship. But back to number 4, guys, my bad. But I'm just glad she brought that up. Right, Cole? Yeah, but I'm glad she brought that up, though. Yeah, but them insecurities, guys, get rid of that person that's insecure. I'm trying to tell you, like, every little thing, it's like they always got to be up under you, or they always want you up under them. A lot of insecure people, they got that controlling spirit. You know what I'm saying? That Jezebel spirit. They got that very, very controlling spirit. You know what I'm saying? They got that possessive spirit. They always want you to be real close to them all the time. It's like they got a monitoring spirit as well. They always watching you. Like always watching. It's like they can't hardly give you no room or nothing. Like always just, you know what I'm saying, think somebody, you doing something. You know what I'm saying? When you could not be doing something. Or you could be. It depends. You know what I'm saying? If you did something before or not. But if you never did nothing before and they got that possessive spirit, that's something that you're in an unhealthy relationship, guys, alright? Because it's controlling the money spirit, alright, guys? Number 5, guys, they lack support. Guys, it's something that you're in an unhealthy relationship. They lack support. It's like they don't want to support you, but they want you to support them. See, this is when you're dealing with a narcissistic person. That narcissist don't want to support you. They just want you to support them. And a lot of it's a lot of relationships like this, right? I felt like I was in prison. Yeah, Kiki. But I'm glad that you broke free from that relationship, right? But yeah, when it comes down to lack of support, a narcissistic person wants you to support them. They always feeling entitled, but they don't want to support you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men is taught to provide and do everything. And women, they don't, it's some women out here, they don't want to be a helpmate to a man. They don't want to do nothing. But they're supposed to be a helpmate to a man. Right? Y'all really supposed to help each other. That's how a relationship is supposed to be, because y'all are both partners. If you don't want to be a partner, you basically want to be a control freak, or you want to be a incubus spirit or a succubus spirit. Relationship is not meant for you. You're going to be single. Or you have narcissistic personality, you're going to be single. You're going to stay single for a while until you get that demonic spirit out of you. You're going to stay single until you get that demonic spirit out of you. But yeah, but a lot of men, like I said, they support women, but I ain't saying no women support men. I'm not saying it. I ain't gonna lie. Nowadays, it's some women out here, they'll pay for everything. That's just the facts. It's women that got their degrees or they making good money and they'll pay for everything. That's just true. I'm not gonna sit up and lie. Say no woman will not pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? And let a man just sit on his couch. I'm not gonna say that. A woman won't do that. Right? But it's a lot of women out here that they're selfish. They don't want to do nothing in a relationship. They just want to sleep with you, and they really be looking for payment, right? They want pleasure payment, right? And they basically just want you to supply their narcissism. That's an unhealthy relationship. If you a man, if you put in all the work, or if you a woman, if you put in all the work in a relationship, that's an unhealthy relationship. Your partner don't care nothing about you. I'm just keeping it real. Thanks, Cole, because I am now happier now that he is out of my life. Yeah, that's good, Kiki. I'm glad that he's out too. But yeah, you guys gotta understand this, man. Now, unless love should be free. Yeah, love should. I'm gonna say that love should not have a motive, an unpure motive, right? It should not have a motive behind it. A lot of people loving people with a motive, when they're really not loving people. They're trying to manipulate people, right? They're trying to control people. They're trying to dominate people. They're trying to emotionally control them, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they get in a relationship for control. That's you in an unhealthy relationship. You a toxic person if you just get in a relationship for control. It's supposed to be about love and helping each other, right? But anyway, if they lack support, this sign that you're in an unhealthy relationship. Number 6, guys. Too much drama. Guys, this sign that you're in an unhealthy relationships. Too much drama. Now, I understand every now and then y'all gonna disagree. That's the balance within a relationship. You're gonna have some drama in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna say disagreements in relationships. You're gonna have them every now and then. You're gonna have them. But if it's constantly, like y'all been arguing for about almost a whole year, every single day y'all keep arguing, you in an unhealthy relationship. That's draining. Right, Cole? You speaking fast. That's what's up. Yeah, Kiki. You know I'm gonna come with the facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to make it seem like men doing everything and women ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's really, even though more men are doing for women than more women are doing for men, but there are some women are doing for men. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fact. I can't leave that out. But anyway, if y'all constantly just arguing all the time, like y'all just cannot stop arguing. It's draining. It's very, very draining. It's like y'all cannot it's no peace. When it ain't no peace, like y'all, if y'all not trying to be each other's peace, right, and be each other's joy and happiness, and I'm not saying it's gonna be always like this, right? But if y'all can't be that the majority of the time, you're gonna unhealthy relationship. Relationship that's full of drama, like man, I can't do it, man. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? We probably trying to be thinking about how we gonna elevate, how we gonna grow. We got other stuff to talk about. You know, business. You know, our kids' future. You know what I'm saying? We got other stuff to talk about than to be talking about drama. You know what I'm saying? Investing into this, investing into that. Generational wealth. We got other stuff to talk about and to do than to be sitting around talking all the time about bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Who left the who left the sink on? Who left the sink water on? You know, there ain't nothing to argue about. People be arguing about dumb stuff. Just cut it off. Anyway, right? I feel like we are ops instead of lovers. Like, yeah, that's how it be, man. And you know, some of these relationships, it's like y'all enemies. Y'all each other's worst enemies in relationships. That's not what a relationship is built off of, man. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be built off of elevation. Y'all, you supposed to have a partner to grow. That's why it's called your partner, so y'all can grow. All right. So that's something that you're in an unhealthy relationship, guys. Number 7, guys, they give you the silent treatment, guys. It's a sign that you're in an unhealthy relationship. Now, what I mean by giving you the silent treatment is, let's say if they cannot get their way, right, in a relationship, they just give you a silent treatment. A lot of women do this, guys, and a lot of, it's some men that do this, but it's more women that do this. When they can't get their way, they give the man a silent treatment, right? And then the man, what he end up doing is, he's so goofy and so weak, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? He fall for it, and then he try to please the woman. When you say no, you say no. You know what I'm saying? A woman's supposed to be able to accept that because she's supposed to have her own. She's supposed to be having her own money, and you supposed to have your own money. Whatever she wants, she should be able to go get it, and whatever you want, you should be able to go get it, right? She shouldn't have to ask you, can you put a new get my hair done. She shouldn't have to ask you that. She supposed to be able to just go do that because that's what she want to do. What that got to do with you as a man? Like, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Or get her nails done. She shouldn't have to ask you for that. That's her own body. Whatever she want to get done, she supposed to be able to have that money to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. And when it comes down to your haircuts and stuff like that, as a man, you supposed to be able to get that done. You not supposed to be asking your wife, can you pay for my haircut? Like, bro, you supposed to be able to get that done. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't get that done, that means you got to work on yourself internally. You got to work on yourself internally. Everybody's not ready for a relationship. A lot of people be thinking that they be ready for a relationship, but you got to be ready for a relationship financially. And you got to be ready for a relationship, this is the main thing, spiritually. Spiritually, you got to be ready for a relationship, bro. Because if you're not ready for a relationship spiritually, it ain't gonna work. All right, guys. So you're supposed to be able to have stuff in place. I don't let nobody touch my hair but me. I enjoy doing hair. That's good. Number 8, guys, they blame you for everything. God, it's not that you're in an unhealthy relationship. When they blame you for everything, you're dealing with a child. You're babysitting. Even when they wrong, they blame you for everything. Like, you literally babysitting. Like, you don't need to deal with a person that you have to babysit. Like, that don't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. It's like, and when you dealing with a person like this, that's a narcissistic personality. That's a demonic spirit. And God can't dwell in an unclean place. So y'all whole household gonna be tore up from the flow up. It's gonna be tore up because you in a relationship with a narcissistic personality, with a demonic person that don't have your best interest. They blaming you for everything, even when they mess up. That's a person. See, that person is not ready for a relationship. If you're not ready for accountability of your own actions, you're not ready for a relationship. You know what I'm saying? If you can't forgive, you're not ready for a relationship. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to grow spiritually and financially, you're not ready for a relationship. Right? You know what I'm saying? Trust me, this is just facts. A lot of people, they don't want to hear this. If you're not ready spiritually for a relationship, you're definitely not ready for a relationship. Because relationships are spiritual. Right, Cole? I can't stand that being with someone who blame me for everything. Yeah, that's annoying. It's like you in a relationship with a kid. That's what you basically is. You basically in a relationship with a kid. You know what I'm saying? So you guys gotta understand, man. Stay away from people that blame you for everything. When they wrong, if you're not ready to admit when you mess up in a relationship and fix that, you're not ready for a relationship. I'm just getting that through y'all head. Now, that is the truth. Another sign that you're in an unhealthy relationship, guys, you feel drained. Guys, when you feel drained in a relationship, guys, that means that you're in a toxic relationship. Facts code. That means that you're in a toxic relationship. If you feeling drained, it's like you feeling like they just pulling on your energy. All they in a relationship do is just pull on your energy, right? Take from you. That's all they in a relationship for, just to take from you. You in an unhealthy relationship. Because when there's unity, there's strength. That's why they call you a partner. So y'all can be unified, so y'all can grow and become stronger. Not you doing everything in a relationship while they do nothing. Right? Now if you choose to be in a relationship with somebody and you want to do everything, that's up to you. If you tell them that you want to treat them like a king or treat them like a queen, you can do that. That's up to you. Right? But you gotta accept them to feel entitled to what you got. You gotta accept them to feel entitled to what you got, because that's how you got with them. How you got with them is how you gonna finish with them. Trust me. So if you got with a person based off of you just blowing your money on them, that's what they're gonna expect the whole time in the relationship. You gonna just blow money on them. All right. So they want you to keep you gotta keep the same energy. Right? So this is why in relationships you gotta have standards. Like you gotta tell your partner, look, hey, we growing together, we doing this together. Right? It was so draining. I was doing everything and it took a toll on me. Yeah, that's stress. It called stress. You know what I'm saying? Stress it deletes people, it destroys people, it decays people mentally, it decays you spiritually. Stress. Alright, so you guys gotta understand that, man. You're in an unhealthy relationship if you feeling drained. This is why, and especially a lot of you guys, man. A lot of you guys, man, you're so desperate to smash a woman, you'll settle for an unhealthy relationship and let that woman drain you all because you want to smash. It's not worth it. Smashing a woman just smashing, let me smash, and I'm doing everything. That's not no relationship. Nah, because we're not growing together. You know what I'm saying? I'm losing and I'm losing and she's staying stagnant. You know what I'm saying? She's not trying to grow herself. She's not trying to elevate herself. So we both, I'm the main one that's losing. She winning by gaining whatever she want without working for it. But you got to get with a person that's like-minded. If you're a hard worker, you better get with a hard worker. Stop getting with people that's lazy, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop doing this. Right? But this is something you're in an unhealthy relationship. Number 10, guys, they are dishonest. Guys, something you're in an unhealthy relationship. When a person is very dishonest, what I can't stand, man, is a liar. I cannot stand a person that lied to me to my face. I cannot stand a person that's dishonest. I can't stand that. Like, keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to lie about. Like, I'm grown. Why would I have to lie to another person about anything? That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? People nowadays, they lie about little stuff. Stuff that's not even serious. You know what I'm saying? They lie about little stuff. They'll just lie to you just because they're just a liar. That's a demonic spirit. Being a liar, being dishonest, that's a demonic spirit. I don't want that spirit around me. I don't want no liar around me. Alright, guys? So this time you're in an unhealthy relationship. Number 11, guys. You lost yourself. Guys, this time you're in an unhealthy relationship. When you lose yourself in a relationship, guys, what I mean by this is losing yourself in a relationship, I mean you stop pursuing your purpose. Right? You know, all the goals that you set, you stop pursuing them. And you focusing on this person. You don't lost yourself. You done totally lost yourself. You done sold yourself out to this person. You done sold your soul to this person. right? You put all your energy doing what they want, right? Allowing them to control you. Excuse me, you a puppet for them. You don't sell your soul to them. Excuse me. You completely stop pursuing your goals. You completely stop growing, right? Spiritually and financially, just because of them. You have lost yourself, bro. You lost yourself, right? I hate liars. Like, why would you lie so much, right? They were trying to manipulate, but anyway. But yeah, you have completely lost yourself when you stop pursuing your goals. You know what I'm saying? To put all your energy into a person, you lost yourself. This time that you're in an unhealthy relationship, right? You being manipulated. You basically you compromising for that person, right? You said you was gonna meet this goal and meet that goal, but now you don't care about that goal no more. You compromising. You done lost yourself, right? Because you put all your energy into this person, into this in this relationship, instead of growing and elevating. Right? This signs you in an unhealthy relationship. Right? Number 12. They don't want to grow. I signed you in an unhealthy relationship. When a person don't want to grow and you have the mindset to grow, they're gonna start to envy you at some point. My bad, y'all. They're gonna start to get jealous of you at some point. Right? They gonna start to see you grow and you elevating and you becoming a better person. But they gonna start to envy you. They gonna start to get jealous of you. Right? This signs you in an unhealthy relationship. Get with a person that want to grow, man. Get with a person that want to elevate like you want to elevate. Why would you get with a person that's lazy? Because of how they look, right? Because of you want to smash, but that's not worth it. That's not worth it. I'll tell you something about it. It's alright, you good. That's not worth it. A relationship is not all about just smashing. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not about just smashing. A lot of y'all don't understand that because y'all so corner-minded. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand a relationship is spiritual. It's more about growth. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, like let's say if I was if I was in a relationship which is like a polygamous relationship, right, with two females, I would not want to be in that relationship mainly just to smash. I want to be in that relationship to elevate. We all can grow. You know what I'm saying? Each one can teach one. Right? That's just like a man can be a personification of God, just like a woman can be a personification of God. Right? You know what I'm saying? And what the Bible says, when there is unity, there is strength. So you got three people in a relationship, right? It's two women and then me. That's a lot of unity. Right? We can grow. We can really grow together. But you gotta deal with deal with people that are like-minded. I would have to deal with females that are like-minded, that really want to grow. I see like them, like, man, they really on they stuff. Like they really not playing. They really trying to elevate, right? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at a polygamous relationship. You know what I'm saying? Most people want to do a polygamous relationship for threesomes. That's not growing, bro. That's not growing. Right? They just want to smash all day, lay up all day. Nah. But yeah, it's about growing, man. But anyway, guys, hope you guys got some out of this video. Hope it helped you out, that it encouraged you in some sort of way, guys. Hope that it elevates you. I hope that it enlightens you. And I hope that you get out that toxic relationship if you are in one. It's Kobe, man. I'm out, y'all.